Good morning. All right, how's everybody doing today? Today's Wednesday. All right, just waiting for Facebook to play catch up like usual. It's always a little bit behind. Here we go. Switch this one over. All right, look at that. I beat Matt. Haha. So, all right, we are live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just gonna spin you guys around. So today is day one for me with we don't have our nanny anymore. Thankfully, she is gone because I was not a huge fan. So my boys are out in the middle area of the office. So it's full-time daddy daycare plus managing this stuff. So it'll be awesome because now I get to control everything that they get to learn. Good morning, Mom. So that'll be good. Good morning, Beverly. Beverly, I'm still waiting for an email from you for your May challenge. So get on it because today is the 29th. So I'm doing this little May challenge. I might as well start with that. Doing this little May challenge that I originally opened up to just my one-on-one clients and others on my team on a private page that I have. And I decided that I was like, you know what? If you're interested, basically what I wanted to do was, a lot of people have had races canceled, events changed, things like that. So if you are interested, I'm going to set it up so that you can, it's going to be total mileage per month. So whether you run or you bike, those are going to be your two options. Again, like if you can't run, you walk, you cover the mileage either on foot or on wheels. And, if you commit and you say like, I'm going to run 50 miles this month, I'm going to run 100 miles this month, I'm going to bike 400 miles this month, whatever it might be, then you're going to get entered onto the spreadsheet. I will send, if you're interested, I will send you a link for a program called TenEyck, which I will add you as a basic athlete, so then I can tally your total. So you have to email me at TenEyck1@gmail.com and say, I am interested and this is what my goal is. If I don't get that, I'm going to simply click delete because it is meaningless to send me an email that says, yes, that is always your goal, Matt. It is meaningless to send me an email that says, I would love to do this. You'd love to do what? Again, like you have to, this is your goal. It's not my goal. If you need help determining a goal, if you walk 3 miles a day, 31 days in May, that is about 93 miles. So maybe you want to push yourself and say that I'm going to commit to 100, or maybe you know that you're not going to walk 3 miles every day and that you commit and say that you're going to do 50. Whatever your goal is, you have to be the one to tell me what it is. I can't say this is what your goal needs to be. Then it's my goal, not yours. This is about you pushing yourself. Obviously, if you come in and you've never walked more than 3 miles in your life and you're like, I want to do 400 miles, I'm going to be like, that's your goal. I wouldn't recommend that, but if that's what you want to do, that's your goal. But don't email me and say, I would love to do this. Cool. I'd love to have $1 million. Probably not going to happen. I don't know what your goals are. You have to be the one to determine that. But if you are interested in doing it, please email me at TenEyck1@gmail.com. I will send you a link to TenEyck, and with that, email me saying, I am interested in doing this. This is my goal. Very simple. So that kind of ties to today, which is, are you challenging yourself daily? Do you feel as though, like, when you get to the end of the day, do you go to bed feeling accomplished, or do you go to bed and just, like, not even thinking back about how you were as far as successful or failures with the day? Because if you're challenging yourself daily, like when you lay down at night and you go to bed, you're going to be like, you know what? I feel really good. I feel like we got a lot of stuff done today. It might be, yard work. It could be organizing the garage. It could be getting laundry done while getting all this other stuff done too. It doesn't, the most important aspect of that is, are you challenging yourself daily? Growth is going to come when we overcome an obstacle. So if you never challenge yourself and you never push those limits, your growth is going to be so minimal, it's not even measurable. And, so think of it from like an academic perspective. If you just sat there and did addition your entire high school career and never did fractions, never did algebra, never did calculus, anything else, your math skills would be horrible because you wouldn't know how to do any of that stuff. You had to challenge yourself by addition. Good morning, Tricia. By doing addition, by doing subtraction, by doing multiplication, building that up slowly over time. And it's the same thing when you challenge yourself, whether it's working out, whether it's sticking to your nutrition, whether it's being mindful, whether it's, continually working on, your good habits and preventing yourself from going back to your old habits. Those are things that you have to challenge yourself daily with to make sure that you're staying on task and on point, to make sure that you're seeing that growth. Does that mean that every day you're going to PR, you're going to have a personal best on every run that you go and do? No. But if you think about the journey and the process, you should be, your mountain should be going up, not going down or staying completely stagnant. If you just walk at 2 miles an hour for 1 hour per day, over time, that's going to become stagnant. Maybe you have to go on a different trail. Maybe you have to walk a little bit faster. Maybe you have to wear a weighted vest. Maybe, you change it up a little bit, because if you do the same thing over and over and over again and you're not seeing a different result, guess what? You're doing something wrong and you're over and over and over again. So that's where you want to be challenging yourself. If you're pushing yourself a little bit more each day, then you're going to see that improvement. Now, that doesn't mean that you go from walking for 2 miles flat on the canal to turning around and walking up one side of Toggenburg and down the other with a 50-pound vest on the next day. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, maybe you walk the canal and you say, I'm going to try to walk this 2 miles 2 minutes faster today. And then tomorrow, but to mix it up, tomorrow I'm going to do it with, a 5-pound weight in each hand, in you changing up the stimulus. So, and then that's what is going to lead to you growing and you progressing. And again, that can be, it can be improving your yoga practice. It can be improving your mindfulness. It can be improving your ability to journal, or with, track your nutrition, improve your home life, improve your meal preparation. It can be in anything. It's just, are you challenging yourself to become better? And if you're not, why? Why not? And again, this is a perfect opportunity. This quarantine is a perfect opportunity for you to be able to do that. You have more time on your hands than you've ever had in the past. Yes, I understand a lot of people are homeschooling their kids now, and there's those added stressors. But if you're saving 20 minutes driving to and from work, if you're working from home, again, that's 40 minutes that you could use to maximize your time. And even if you just take a fraction of that to do something to grow. Okay. So the last part I wanted to talk about today is something that I heard in a podcast the other day. If you want to be exceptional, you have to put in exceptional work day in and day out, especially during times like this. Like we always talk about, like athletes and professional athletes and Olympic athletes, and how, their work ethic and their motivation and their drive and all these wonderful taglines that go along with them. And then we talk about like really successful entrepreneurs and, you know, other people who are in business that have what seems to be everything under the sun, and they've really got their shit together. Well, they have that because they're doing work to make sure that they have that every single day, even on Saturday, even on Sunday. So if you're the person, if you are someone who wants to be really good, like I started shooting my bow again last fall. I shoot every day, regardless. Even if it's just 5 arrows, I will go down, because the only way I'm going to get better at that is to shoot every single day. So how else could I challenge myself? It's like, okay, well, now get into a league and try to shoot competitively against other people where there's more stress, there's more pressure, and then measuring that progress over time. So if you want to be exceptional, you have to put in exceptional work. Like that doesn't mean if you want to be very good with CrossFit, you can't just do Fran every day of the week, or, you know, which is one of the workouts, or just do box jumps and pull-ups every day of the week. You have to put in all of the work. You have to work on all of the aspects. If you want to be good, if you want to be healthy, if you want to be a good runner, you can't just go out and go for a run. You've got to do the speed work. You've got to do the recovery. You've got to do the yoga. You've got to do the stretching. You got to do the mobility. You've got to do the long run. You've got to do the mid distance, because you have to stress every system. So if you want to be exceptional, you have to put in the exceptional work every single day, especially during times like this where there's more stress, there's more distractions, there's more people saying, oh, you should back off, you should take it easy, this is a time where, you know, you can look within. And no, like if you want to be good, you have to continue to move the needle forward. If you don't move the needle forward, someone else has just passed you. And if you want to be exceptional and people are continually passing you, you're not going to be exceptional. You can be good, but you're never going to be exceptional, because you have to put the work in every single day. And there's no excuse. So every day, if you're trying to be exceptional at something, you have to do it. You have 24 hours to get that work done. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great day. And my very good cycling friend is going to be on Friday. I was hoping she was going to be able to come on tomorrow, but I think that she's bailing on me because of the nicer weather, which literally when we were texting back and forth about setting this up, she said, I could do Tuesday or Thursday. Well, no, I can't do Tuesday because it's supposed to be really nice, so I'm going to go ride my bike. And I don't blame her, because she rides early in the morning outside so that she can, you know, she'll talk about it a little bit, I hope, with her diabetic medications. So I will give the boys a kiss for you, Mother, and, you know, practice your social distancing. If you do go out, which it's going to be a nice day today, if you're in public, obviously in New York, you have to wear your mask, but do keep your social distance. Try to find the trails less traveled. Don't go to the big parks that everybody goes to. Try to, you know, be creative, get out there and get away from people and still get your work done. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great day and enjoy the beautiful weather.